So I'm working on a 2006 Ford Escape. Yep, Ford Escape. And we are going to be replacing the fuel pump, which is located on the driver's side rear seat. There is a connection right here. You pull out and up. And it kind of goes like that. And you lay it down like this. This is where it's located. Just prop that bad boy right there, and this flap is right here. And we take the drill. The reason we are doing this is because there is fuel in here. However, the fuel gauge is not showing anything as it's supposed to. So I'm gonna show you what that fuel gauge does. I'm just getting this so you can see. I'm gonna put it right here. Push this in. So that's out the way. So we have connectors right here, clamps and a connector. So let's go show. Let's see what show you what happens. So why we have to do this. All right. Get the keys in right here. So the car cranks. You know. The fuel gauge doesn't even kick in. So the car is on, as you can see. And that code, I can't remember what it is, but I'll let you know shortly here. Let me pause this. Okay, so I got it connected now here. Key is on. I'm gonna press this enter. Okay, one error found. Press enter again. Read the code. Store code. It's in here. And that's what it's saying. Fuel level sensor, A circuit high. So, and this is 2006, hasn't been changed ever, so we're going to see if that be the kicker. According to some of the ratings I've heard. So, I don't know if you caught that. Let's see. We're going to do a diagnostic now. One code found. I'm going to read this code here. Fuel level sensor A. But as you can see, it's going to crank perfectly after putting a new battery in, a new starter. But again, it shows no fuel. So technically we shouldn't be able to crank it up. But I put fuel in here, I know for a fact. But look, it's about $6, $7 in here, so there is fuel in there. Even with an injector cleaner. So we're gonna go ahead and shut this bad boy off. Put the key down. Go back over here. So as you can see, this right here I got from Rock Auto for about 80 bucks. The new fuel filter. Here's the part information right here. This is how it looks. I got it locked in there. You get my pliers, so I cut that. But anyhow, then come on inside here and do some disconnecting. So the connection's right here. We're gonna push that down. What is that pinching? Am I doing the right side? Okay, it's right here. So the connection piece is right here in the back. They gotta come undone right there. Once you pinch that, then you can pull it through. I need 2 hands for that. I'll come back and show you. Maybe I can prop my camera. No, it's not gonna work. I don't have a tripod, people. I'm so sorry. Apologize. But yeah. I'm gonna disconnect and come back and show you what I did. So like I say, you push this little piece down right here. And that releases it. See that? And you can pull it off. Next one to do, this one right here, you can see that you just push that piece down, and then this piece comes out that way. So you're gonna okay, I need 2 hands for this again. Hold on. Okay, for this, you don't push down, you actually lift up. You see this piece right here? That flange, I have nails, so I was able to pick it up like that. See how it pulls up? And then you can pull it away, because it catches right there. You pull this flange up right here, sticks up, and you're able to pull it out. Have to tuck that out the way and get everything done. And how we do that is there's a piece on here that's holding on right here. I don't think we have enough room to move it, but we'll see. Let's look at this top again. So we got 1 pipe, or 1 hose, 1 line, outlet line for the gas, fuel, and 1 connector right here. Round connector and fuel line. Look at the new one before we take it out. So they gave me the wrong kind. This has 2, unless I just don't use the other one. Oh, you don't have to, so it's like it don't even go inside, so I guess it's just an alternative. This is the one you need right here, which is inside. So basically, we need this here and this one, because this one goes all the way down to the fuel line. This one stops right here. Which I understand. This don't even have it. I guess that's how they made them now. So all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and now that I've looked and see what it is, I want to disconnect this line here. So underneath it, underneath here, it's like clips. So you got to squeeze it in and raise and lift up. See how it's kind of raising now? On both sides. So it clicks up, and you're able to just pull that out like that. And so it's raised up, and you should be able to just pull it away. Maybe they make these mysterious, so there'll be some fuel in the line. But that's not gonna hurt nothing. Like so. Get these connectors out the way. Now the only issue I see here is that's different is this here, how this here works. So this here is supposed to be turned until it comes past the groove and can be pulled out. So I'm gonna get my mallet and hit these a certain way to where it turns, and then this part comes off. So what I took was my mallet here and this tool here, because I couldn't find a flat tip. And you see right here, that's beveled up. So that's how you lock it. So you got to go make it go this way, which I did. So I put it right here, and I hammered it, and as you see, it went like that. And that's what you want. You want it to turn, so when you bring it back, you just hammer it back that way. So I hammer it this way so it'll come out of the groove like so, and it should be able to raise up like this. And I'm gonna get this side right here. That's all I'm doing. Taking off the connector here. So now my thing is, I'm gonna have to maneuver by basically pushing this out the way and then pulling this up, because it's ready to come up, but it's gonna be in the way of the connector here. So that thing is full. That is a full tank of gas, and it's not even registering. I mean, it's literally topped off. Wow. And some of that could be water, I don't know, but I doubt it, but we'll see. But that's a full tank of gas. And basically all it does is just, it's supposed to come up. There we go. It was felt like it was stuck on the bottom. So I'm gonna use both my hands because I gotta move that connector, and I'll come back to you. All right. So I got it out right here, y'all. As you see. And it would just, see, there's still fuel in there. That's how it catches it. It doesn't matter. Nope, there you go. Okay, so the fuel is in this little hole at the top. We'll pour that back in the tank. But like I say, this tank is topped off. The other one is stuck in the box, but basically same thing. Connector goes all the way down to the tube, goes all the way down to the tube right here. We'll cut that. Okay, so I got it out the box, took those connectors, disconnected it. So now it's here. It's basically the same thing as this, the old one. But this comes as unassembled, so I have to put it in this little hole right there. So basically, my angle is a little difficult because I gotta hold the camera. Let's see if I can make it happen. There we go. So put it in there, and it should snap right in the little section. Love it making me flip. So right there, that snaps in place, and then it goes down here. And this right here is the device that tells the car, that sends the code to the gauge. It registers through the gauge. So on the old one, it's, I don't know. It's just old to me. I don't know where it is. Here's a portion that's supposed to do it, so it could be in behind this. So when that raises up, so yeah. So we're switching it out, and we are ready. I got the piece. Let me take this bag off. I need that. Okay, something's. Okay. So it's gonna go straight in, just like this. That part's gonna go in first, and this is just gonna sit up there. And I'm gonna swap out the sealant here. Okay, back at it. All right, so right here, you see that green thing? That's a seal. I'm gonna take that out and replace it with this the black one right there, the new one. And how I'm gonna do that, I'm going to take this tool here and just get up in there. Raise it up and get it out. Boom. Down. Of course, it's brand new. It's not gonna fit the same way because it's got to get wore down. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna take the new piece. I gotta feed it in with this part down first. So that part goes down in there first, like this. Then you feed the rest of it in. Gotta angle it. These connectors out the way. And this can bend, so you can just turn it up in there like so. I need my other hand so I can move this here connector out the way, push it back, and then feed that in. Man, I'm so sorry. I wish I had a tripod. So I just move that connector out the way. Okay, I lost the part I need. So another thing, the tank will need to be washed out. So all that stuff down there is dirt. It's all grungy down up in there. As you can see, it's just dirty. Took me a minute, but I got it in. So there we go. Let that sit. Go down to the bottom. Get in insert position. Then mount the bracket on top of it, like so, like this. And get it tight. Okay, so I was able to maneuver it in. Get everything inside of that. Go with the one. This should fit right over here. That's locked in. This connector, this bag on here. This connector to this here piece. We'll go ahead and crank it up first, see what happens. Let's clear that code first. There you go. See that how it kicked in? It's right there on full. Ho, 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 ho. Wow. So let me see if I can clear that code before cranking it up. Okay. I'm gonna disconnect it. Disengage the car. Turn it back on, crank it up. The gauge is good. No check engine light on. Still no check engine light on, indicator. So that seemed to be the fix. So we got a full fuel tank. And yeah, so I'm gonna put that back together. Cut you off. So that was the fix. So now I'm just going to put all this stuff back in. Push this through. Pull this back up. Get all my tools out the way. Close this back on. And that's basically how you do it, y'all. Go ahead and crank this bad boy back up and see what happens. Yep. Let me make sure all the indicators go off. Get your seatbelt. And boom, there we go. No indicators. Moving forward. All right. So that was the situation was. This indicator right here, the gauge would stay on E, and just did that what we just did, and now it's up and running.